What's another way to make money online? Become a coach or a consultant. So that's what we're going to talk about on today's episode. Stay with me. Welcome back. Thank you for listening or watching this if you're watching it on YouTube. So I know this one probably is scaring you to death. Becoming a coach or consultant, oh my gosh, I can't do that. Right? Is that not what you're thinking? Well, I thought the same thing until I understood the concept. You really can do this. It's a great way to make more money online. You can charge between $1,000 and $5,000. So this is really where you start to make your money online. Basically, once you develop your skills, then you can offer yourself as a coach or consultant because you're training people that are still behind you. You just need to be one chapter ahead. That's it. Just one chapter ahead. So let's take an example of something simple like software that you must have to run a business online. That's ClickFunnels or something like ClickFunnels. You got to have that software to build your websites. So there's a lot of people that have never used ClickFunnels before. So the people that come into your world and maybe they take your affiliate link and they purchase ClickFunnels from you. Well, that can be your upsell. You can offer them your coaching or consulting, and they pay between $1,000 and $5,000 depending on what you're offering, and you can offer them to help them get their accounts set up, help them get their Aweber integrated with it, help them to get Stripe integrated with it, help them to maybe build their first funnel, or maybe you're showing them how to use Aweber also, their autoresponder. Or maybe you're giving them 7 emails or a week's worth of emails. Whatever it is, whatever you're offering, you need to justify the amount. You can't just say $5,000 and not show them anything. I mean, that's the best way to get banned from anybody ever buying anything from you again. You always want to over-deliver. So make sure that you're giving, if you're charging them $1,000, then make sure it's worth 10 times that amount. And honestly, it is. People will pay this to save them time and save them aggravation. And ClickFunnels is the easiest thing to use, but let me tell you, for somebody that's not technical like myself, it was difficult to understand how to set everything up because I didn't understand. I mean, just the whole setting up your domain was mind-blowing for me because I had my domain through GoDaddy. And I still have it with GoDaddy. So I had to go in GoDaddy and create that CNAME. Well, I didn't understand any of that stuff. I didn't know how to do it, and it took me forever to figure out once I found the videos at ClickFunnels, that helped a lot, the support. But it took me a while to get everything set up. And people that are not persistent as I am are just going to give up. They're not going to try. And if you've sold them ClickFunnels as you're an affiliate for ClickFunnels, then it's going to be in your best interest to train them how to use it. So they continue to use it and continue to pay for it. And you continue to receive commissions. So the coaching aspect though, so if you've already mastered ClickFunnels, you know how to build funnels, you know how to set everything up, you've already done it, you're an active user, well then you can be a coach or consultant for somebody else. And the best part is you can charge larger amounts for this type of service. It's easier to get people to buy this from you because they've already bought other things from you. So you can start out and you can offer them maybe an ebook or a PDF or a short training, something small amount. And then, they take advantage of that. Say you're doing list building. So then they buy the list building from you, and then they're going to need an autoresponder to capture the list and to respond to those people. So then you show them how to use Aweber or GetResponse or whatever you're using. And then you sell them Aweber. Let's say that's what you're using. That's what I personally use. So let's say that you give them your affiliate link and they actually purchase Aweber. Well, now you have been using Aweber. You understand how to set everything up. You can offer them, hey, for $2,000-$3,000, I can be a consultant for you. I can get your account set up and give you the first week's worth of emails that you can use for whatever you're trying to sell. So you'd have to make your emails pretty generic, and they can just fill in whatever their product is. So if you're charging, I guess, more than $1,000, you really need to have like a system in place. Like you need to have them complete an application. So they've gone through your funnel, and this is like the last step of your funnel, and you're offering this to them. And if they're interested, you tell them to click a link, and it'll take them to their application. You can just create that in Google Forms. So go in, create your application. They answer the questions, and then in the questions, you're asking them their level of experience, because you don't want to get someone that's already experienced with this and is wanting information on how to scale if that's not your skill level. So you want to make sure that the questions you're asking is getting out whether they're brand new to this or whether they're an experienced user, so you know if it's the right fit for you. Then you want to know, are they able and willing to spend the amount of money you're charging? And if so, then you may want to, or you probably should, schedule a phone call with somebody else. Usually, and you can hire people online. You can get people very cheap at Fiverr and different sites like that, skilled labor, unskilled labor, whatever it is. So you can hire people to be your phone crew, give them your script. There's a script in ClickFunnels book. I think it's .com Secrets or Expert Secrets. One of those has the actual phone script in it. So you know exactly what to ask. And then you know if you're able to help them or not, and if they're willing to pay. And if so, then they immediately schedule it with you. And then you get on the phone with them and you spend an hour or however much time it takes to fulfill on whatever you've promised them. And they will pay you up front for this service. So you've got the money, and then you give them the service, and of course you would offer a refund if they didn't feel that the information you provided them was worth the amount you charged them. So that's basically how you set it up as becoming a consultant. So it's really simple, and this helps complete out your value ladder, because now you have low items in the beginning, or you've created your duplication training that we talked about earlier in the week. So you've got that as your low item to sell people. And then you have maybe a course that you've created, a bigger course that you can sell people after that. And then you can offer them your consulting or your coaching after that. And that's where you can charge a lot more money. So that's how these people are making, millions and millions of dollars every year, is because they're not selling a bunch of $100 items. They're getting people in their door with a $100 item, and then they're working their way up. And once you provide benefit to these people, once they see that you've over-delivered, and once they trust you, they're definitely going to come back to buy more from you. So that's why I'm saying at every level, make sure you over-deliver. Don't just charge because you can. Make sure that if you're charging them $1,000, like I said, it's worth 10 times more than that. So make sure you're setting them up to succeed and giving them benefit in this. I hope that you gained value from this week's All About the Money. Hope it helped you, and I hope you start implementing some of these strategies. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.